I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
Hey, this is Matt once again. We're about to another video. This is another paid request, this time for Broad Stipe. If anyone has any requests they want to send in, they just send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. It could be for pretty much any type of video. Now this is for 10 Minutes Gone, a 2019 film that for the fuck's sake has Bruce Willis once again being a dead, fucking, soulless caricature of his former self. His walking corpse is I don't know where the fuck Bruce Willis went, because it's either that, or there are times where he's trying to act, but he's overacting so badly, you would think this is his first or second fucking film. As in student film. It's ridiculous, and Michael Chiklis is the star of this, and he's trying. If you don't know who Michael Chiklis is, he was the Thing in the original, the 2005 Fantastic Four film. He was on the TV show The Shield. He played Curly in the TV movie The Three Stooges that was produced by Mel Gibson years and years ago. He played Belushi in that film called Wired. Michael Chiklis is a talented guy, and he doesn't get to do a whole lot of movies, especially that he's a star. This is one of the few films that he got to be the main star, and it's a fucking shame it's wasted on this broke dick of a movie. Because number one, not only do you have Bruce Willis and his scenes that probably took 1 or 2 days to shoot, just mostly Bruce Willis in one fucking room, either acting badly or literally phoning it in. Just 9 times out of 10, his small screen time is him on a fucking phone. Or he's talking with this guy, Texas Battle, who's an actor who's in Wrong Turn 2 and Final Destination 3. In Final Destination 3, he's the guy doing the weights and crushes his head. That's Texas Battle. And sadly, even Texas Battle is doing a better acting job than Bruce Willis in those scenes. Which is... And... then it doesn't help that it's directed by Brian Miller. Who is that? He directed Vice, another piece of shit movie with Bruce Willis that also wasted Thomas Jane's talent. And Bat Trace, yeah, that Sylvester Stallone film that no one remembers, that went straight to fucking video. Bat Trace, backwash, back of your fucking ass, after it's been sitting in the fucking sun for 5 days. Yeah, Bat Trace, yeah, the director of Bat Trace. Again, it's sad because Michael Chiklis, I keep saying, is a good actor. He should get more roles as a lead. He's trying his fucking best here. But he's given a shitty director, who's a shitty writer, and a bunch of other shit around him. Like, all the tools he's given. There's this lady he meets that joins him. She's a fucking lip Botox reject. She looks like she's got fucking fish lips. And she acts as well as a dead failing fucking fish too. So you get a horrible actress that he's got to join up with the not fucking. Remember Brazil when he had to. That's fucking this fucking Botox for the ages with the lips, fish lips. Don't do that for ladies out there. Do not do Botox on your fucking lips, because you'll look like a fucking dead fish. I don't understand that appeal. Should have known something was up. Well, if Bruce Willis is in a film nowadays, it's going to be shit, sadly. Based on past experience. But when you watch a film, and it goes through 6 fucking film companies, VVS Films, Lionsgate, Grindstone, EFO, Movie Pass Films, remember Movie Pass? Diamond Film Productions, 6. I'm like, it got, by the time I got to the 4th one, I'm like, this is funny. Then the 5th one, then a 6th one, Jesus, this many film companies do this piece of shit movie. And I cannot give leniency because of its budget. I reviewed Drive with Mark Dacascos. That had a $3.5 million budget. And you see how much insane stuff they got with that movie. $3.5 million budget. Sorry, there's no excuses. So then you have this opening credits where Michael Chiklis is explaining 3-card Monty conspiring with the dealer to cheat the mark. Bruce Willis plays his crime boss named Rex, who gets this crew together to do this bank job for a client, trying to find out that the client wants something in those vaults, which is diamonds. So Michael Chiklis is a safecracker. He's with his brother and this team. Things are going well. Then the cops are there. They don't know why the cops are there. Someone must have tipped them off. You find out at the end who. So Michael Chiklis gets knocked out. He wakes up, finds his brother dead. And the reason it's called 10 Minutes Gone because he looks at his watch and 10 minutes are missing. He's been knocked out for 10 minutes. And when the robbery happens, there's a lot of shaky cam. You know, for some reason, like, when directors in the mainstream, they've at least realized don't do shaky cam. Because it's not fun for the viewer if your camera is shaking all over the place. When you're fucking doing this and you can't tell what the fuck is going on, this is not fun. This is not fun for the viewer. You want to give people fucking migraines. And thankfully in the mainstream, thanks to films like John Wick, they've gone away from that. So whether you like the film or not, the action and Atomic Blonde at least didn't have that. Other mainstream films, they're not having that. Dread, Hardcore Henry, the film coming out, Nobody. Like, at least that's the shaky cam is lessening down. But apparently no one has told some people in the direct-to-video market, in particular Brian Miller. But of course, it's the director of Bat Trace. I'm supposed to expect talent from this guy? Yeah. I expect the fucking monkey to fly out of a, I don't know, PewDiePie's ass. I don't know, fucking, while he's playing video games. So Michael Chiklis, when the camera's not fucking shaking around as if the director's a one-legged man ready for an ass-kicking contest. And it cuts to Willis, his 1 or 2 days on the phone. Either acting so badly. I mean, you're fucking Bruce Willis. When did you get so shit in acting? Either he's wooden, or in this case, he's just acting badly. Like, he's trying to elicit emotion, but it's like an alien not understanding what emotion is. I'm like, you've been better than this, Bruce. What the fuck are you doing? Goes to see this girl at the bar. That's the girl with the fish lips. They go together. Michael Chiklis is wondering who killed his brother and what's going on and who took the stash he had. Meets up with one guy who gets attached to the kill Michael Chiklis. You get a little bit of shootout. You like to dance? I hope not. Shoots the guy in the leg. Tries to get answers from him. Gets something. Has to shoot the guy because the guy tries to kill him. Then it's just him going from place to place. Goes to this poker game with another part of the crew. Has to shoot some of them. Goes to see this doctor. Bruce Willis has his lady who he calls the marker to try to clean up this shit. A little shootout happens. Like, again, there's really nothing nowhere to mention about these action sequences. You've seen TV shows that have done it better, or at least on the same page as this. There's nothing creative in the directing, or the camera work, or the editing, or, oh wow, that was some crazy gore. There's nothing of that nature. Nothing. So, that's why I can't really say much anything about the action. And it cuts with Bruce Willis talking with Texas Battle, who tells about, well, yeah, my client, I hired you to do this job. There's these diamonds in there. Bruce Willis, why didn't you tell me? Then Bruce Willis ultimately shoots Texas Battle and goes, smile, boys, we cut out the middleman. You know, he's like one of those guys that when someone tries to voice a video game, but they never voiced a video game character before, so they think they're eliciting some genuine emotion, but they're not. That's what it sounds like Bruce Willis is doing here. In other words, he doesn't buy into the material. He's only doing this for the quick cash. Whether it's his $1 million a day, whatever the fuck it is. So I don't care about this stuff, just half-ass it and boom. Hey, I mean, if I could come in for a day and get $1 million, I would do it. But Bruce used to be a guy with talent. Ultimately, Michael Chiklis gets to a train station. There's the final guy. The guy gets shot by Bruce Willis's marker. Not marker, but you know, this lady. Then she gets shot by the fish lady. And oh, it was the fish lady all along. The fish lady knocked Michael Chiklis out. The fish lady killed the brother. The fish lady had the diamonds and then wanted the others to get killed. Granted, I don't know why she didn't just take the diamonds and leave. I guess she thought she would go to Bruce Willis and... But I'm thinking, why would you not think Bruce Willis would have just shot you in the face? I mean, there was this text, granted, that this electronic voice told Bruce Willis, meet me here and give me the money. Maybe that's what it was. Okay, so I take that back. I forgot about that, because it's been a while since I've heard one of those electronic voices. Been a while since I've heard that in a movie. And then the marker, the lady, she was wearing a bulletproof vest, so she shoots the fish lips lady. Bruce Willis comes by, gets the diamonds, gives Michael Chiklis a bag. Consider this a down payment on the next one. Michael Chiklis looks, there's some money in it, and he leaves. So even if you're wondering, okay, I like Michael Chiklis, I like Bruce Willis, maybe they'll have some good interaction. No, the only time they interact is the very end, and there's maybe like 2 scenes where you see them in the same fucking frame. And Michael Chiklis doesn't really say much of anything other than, oh, honor among thieves, huh? And I know I'm repeating myself, but it bears repeating. Michael Chiklis is trying. He is trying his damnedest, but when you have a nothing script that does nothing remotely interesting or original or creative or outside the box, or even if you want to go an old school, straightforward, down and dirty, play it safe aspect, it doesn't pull the entertainment factor off. Because the action scenes are lazily done. Either they're shaky cam or they're little teeny shootouts you've seen on TV shows. The plot's not interesting. The twist, you know, wasn't that surprising. It wasn't. I mean, honestly, it was either going to be her or Bruce Willis. I'm surprised they didn't go that route. I'm surprised it wasn't Bruce Willis. I guess that's really the only surprise, that it wasn't Bruce Willis who was... Because it did this three-card Monte thing. It talked about conspiring with the dealer to cheat the mark. So I thought, okay, does that mean... Are you explaining that at the very beginning? You literally say conspiring with the dealer to cheat the mark. The dealer, okay. Does that mean Bruce Willis is involved? No. So even that opening was kind of fucking pointless to me. The whole three-card Monte game. That really doesn't even come into play. I just had to know, well, there will be a twist. I don't think it's much of a twist. The music, there's nothing really to say about the music. So what, Bruce Willis taking another paycheck, shitting on his legacy more and more, as an actor who used to be worth a shit. Michael Chiklis, he needs a better agent. This guy deserves better jobs. Even in this, I don't think he's half-assed. I think he's just drowning in... The mediocrity is sinking him down like fucking quicksand. And he's trying, but just... And by the end, just does this, you know. I don't blame Michael Chiklis. Hey, I got to be the star, I got to be the lead. Sally was in a nothing movie with lady, or Bruce Willis literally phoning it in. Phone cop. Die hard or live free or die phone. Or phone for free or die hard. Whatever that lame, stupid fucking thing I'll say next. Whatever. 10 minutes gone. Not soon enough. More like 80 minutes gone. 80 minutes wasted. 80 minutes of my life wasted. Whatever the fuck, I forget, like 90 minutes maybe? 90 minutes gone. That's all lame. Just like this fucking movie's lame. So we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.